Now, we know that the money revolution is underway, and it's consumer-led. 10 years on from the 2008 financial crisis, the balance of power has well and truly shifted to the consumer. The crisis was a catalyst for change. Although the consumer revolution may have started gradually, it's quickly speeding up, and a new generation of tech platforms are redefining financial services around the world. The businesses winning today are winning because they serve consumers on their terms, when and where they want it. Rise Up is an accelerator program for ambitious female talent to support their progress. The program runs across the show with key industry luminaries working with them. And the program isn't just at the show. We're building a powerful network that women will join year after year. And I can also reveal today that Rise Up is going global.
So the research is clear. The research is absolutely, to my mind, clear, which is, diverse leadership teams lead to higher returns, lower risk, greater client engagement, greater employee engagement, greater innovation. The power of diversity is so great, the diverse teams outperform higher IQ teams, and we all know this intuitively. We all know this, that if you are the CEO and you hire one person who's exactly like you, you've done nothing.
There's not one company that's going to take over all of finance globally. It's important to really think a lot about partnerships. So when we look at the space, we look at small companies, we look to our clients, we look to understand what is it that together we can do to push the ecosystem forward. I think anyone who thinks it's just an individual dot doesn't happen. I mean, look at everyone who's here, right? Everyone here recognizes it's going to take a whole village of people who have tax expertise, financial expertise, who understand big companies, small companies, to bring better client experiences to the bear.
This presentation comes from this Ernest Hemingway kind of passage from The Sun Also Rises. How did you go bankrupt? 2 ways, gradually, and then suddenly, right? And so this acceleration is something that we see corporations are really vulnerable to. And there's this maxim, software is eating the world, that Mark Andreessen said, and we see that in reality, right? What you see here is the largest 5 companies by market cap in 2006. There was 1 tech company in 2011. There was 1 tech company in 2016. It was 5 tech companies in 2018. They've only sort of intensified and strengthened their hold on the largest companies in the world.
Customers aren't limited to people in the neighborhood or city, maybe not even the country that they're in. And the first thing that has to be done is to improve small business access to customers in a digital world. Technology has given a small business the ability to reach an expanded, geographically diverse customer base. So many people are looking globally for unique goods and deals that cross-border shopping is expected to make up 20% of all e-commerce in the next 5 years. And for PayPal, it's already 20% of our business. But for every small business who's found a way to reach new customers, there are 10 more small businesses like the one I grew up in, where customers still walk in the door every day. It's only about 9% of small businesses and 16% of medium-sized businesses in low-income countries that sell online. And the digital economy can do more to help those small businesses connect with customers.
There are a few major changes that are going on that will shape the world of money for the next several decades to come. Mobile computing is changing pretty much every aspect of our life, and the world of money is going to be no different, especially when it comes to new users of the internet, either the next generation in the US or Europe, or pretty much most of the users in the rest of the world. Mobile phones are not only going to be the first experience they have of the digital world, it's often going to be the only way they get online or do anything digital.
A sense of purpose, is that what gets you out of bed in the morning to build the next business? Is that the thread throughout your life?
Do you know, I've never thought of my entrepreneurial career as being building a business. I've seen situations in life that have frustrated me and thought, you know, screw this, I can do it better. I mean, I've told this story before, but you know, the reason we got into the airline business was literally, I was trying to get from Puerto Rico to the Virgin Islands. I was on an American Airlines plane. I hadn't seen my girlfriend for 3 weeks, so I was determined to get there. And suddenly they come on the speaker and say, "I'm sorry, we don't have enough passengers. You're going to have to come back in the morning." And I got off the plane, you know, infuriated, angry, frustrated, and I went to the back of the airport. I was 28 years old. I had a credit card. I hired a plane, borrowed a blackboard, wrote Virgin Airlines one way to the Virgin Islands, went to all the people who got bumped, and I filled up my first plane.